Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. I instantly realized I matched the pillow. Look at that, my shirt and the pillow. Sorry, not the point of this video. It is currently Sunday afternoon and we leave for the airport in 8 hours for an 11-day trip to Florida. We have not started packing.
We just got out the suitcases.
But we got 8 hours.
Yeah.
We got so much time. And so we decided we would pick up the camera, do a little bit of a Florida winter Christmas vacation packing vlog, show you all the stuff that we're bringing with us. And how are you feeling about just getting started on this process with 8 hours to go?
I'm stressed that we're just getting started, but I do really have to remind myself that we have 8 hours and it's not going to take us 8 hours to pack. So it's going to be okay.
2 hours max.
Yeah.
2 hours max. We got the rest of the house clean, got a couple little things to do. Really really is it though.
Packing's really it, so.
So we're each going to be bringing one suitcase, one big suitcase each. I think we should probably get started.
Yeah.
Now we do have down here just kind of some things that we've been gathering. Like Sherri's work laptop, her like work bag. I know you guys can see like Sherri's Nintendo Switch right there. So things that we want to make sure we don't forget. These are the two suitcases we're bringing. We've got big silver one and then our big black one. So I'll take one, Sherri will take the other. Okay, so Sherri's starting to get stuff together. Sherri, what do we got?
Shirts.
Okay, these are like t-shirts, short sleeve.
Yeah, so these are like lighter kind of t-shirty material. This one's a nicer shirt in case we do a nicer dinner. Sweatshirts. Because
it does sound like some of the days we're there, like into the 40s.
Low 40s, like 40, 41.
So as much as we wish we could just bring like beachwear, we got to pack some bigger stuff.
It does look warmer than it did because when we looked a few days ago, the lows were in like the 30s. Like 36, 37.
Yeah, but still.
It's a little bit warmer, but still going to need some sweatshirts. So I have a hoodie over here as well and a couple of sweaters.
Oh, yep.
Because I
sweaters
am
here.
Always cold. So.
And you are bringing one jacket.
I am bringing one jacket.
Okay.
And my slippers.
Got to bring your slippers. We also are packing our stitchy. I think we've shown this in previous vlogs. It's just become part of our travel routine. Over here, you're actually going to bring a hairdryer.
I am going to bring a hairdryer with my diffuser.
Not something you normally travel with anymore.
Not something I've traveled with in 3 years.
Amazing.
But we are going to be doing some family photos. And I think that my hair looks a little bit better when I actually dry it with a diffuser rather than just like let it air dry.
Okay.
So that's my thought behind that.
Just one question. You're not bringing a whole basket of scrunchies, are you?
No, I am not. I just got this out so I don't forget to pack them. I'm just going to pull out a few that I'm going to actually bring. But the last few times we traveled, it's been like as we're walking out the door, I'm like, I don't have any hair ties. And that's not great because I have a lot of hair.
You do.
So I always need something to pull it back. And so I just wanted to set this on the bed when I got this one out this morning so that I wouldn't forget to pack.
Let's talk books.
Books.
What are you bringing?
I'm bringing 2.
Okay.
With the assumption that I will probably buy more while we're down there.
I'm sure that will happen.
So I'm bringing All I Want for Christmas and the Christmas Clash.
And then you're also bringing your Nook and Kindle.
I'm just bringing my Kindle.
Okay.
And I have some books loaded on there already. So.
Okay, so we're making progress. Packing has started.
Packing has started.
Sherri just remembered something will be super helpful. We're bringing our folding laundry hamper because we're there for 11 days and we're obviously going to do laundry at my brother's house. So laundry hamper will be very helpful. You can see Sherri Beth's added a few other things to her pile of clothes. Sherri, are you getting close to having everything?
Close, yeah.
Close. We got packing cubes out, so you know things are getting serious now. Sherri Beth's got her shoes over here, a couple walking shoes. Some nicer shoes. Of course, the slippers like she showed earlier. It's about time. As soon as she's done and we get stuff in her suitcase, I will get out my stuff in my suitcase. I do see 3 travel pillows over here.
Yeah, they were all in the closet, so we just got them all out. I didn't know if we wanted any of them.
Hilarious. We have so many travel pillows.
Yeah, you know why? Because we forget them here at home, and then we get to the airport and we're like, dang it.
And we buy it. So it's like these are our travel souvenirs.
Yeah.
This is always the part that impresses me the most, because Sherri has like stuff laid out all over the bed. You can tell it's kind of organized, but then she, I don't know, in like 5 minutes, masterfully fits everything in the suitcase, and it just looks so darn perfect. In fact, honestly, I hate packing my suitcase second. Because like when I pack mine first, I can just like throw everything in and close it and feel good about myself. But then I watch Sherri pack her suitcase and I'm like, oh great, I have to pack mine next. Thanks, Sherri.
Sorry.
It won't look like that. What did you just say, Sherri?
I'm a little worried about weight.
You're a little bit worried about weight on the suitcase you're having to force closed? Well, let's see. All right, I just lifted it up and I gotta tell you, oh, I think it's way over, but let me get our scale and let's check.
All right, let's see.
Moment of truth.
Yeah, it's probably way over. Oh no.
What are we at?
55.
Oh gosh. Now is the decision. Do we bring a third bag or does Sherri not bring stuff? Because that's the thing, when you're overweight, something has to happen. We either bring another suitcase, which is totally possible, or Sherri removes some of the stuff she brought. I'll let you guys know what happens. I think we've done it. We'll see in a minute, we're gonna reweigh it. But a lot of stuff moved out and we are gonna do a third suitcase.
Yeah.
So.
Bigger one, not just the little one.
Yeah, we actually got our like medium-sized suitcase. So didn't want to, but it's fine.
Okay, take 2.
Moment of truth, take 2. Come on.
Oh, it's like 45.
Perfect.
Woohoo!
All right, now that Sherri's done, it's my time to start packing. Don't worry, that's not how I'm packing. I'm just kind of putting stuff on the bed. I've got my plain clothes over here, little black or charcoal hoodie, my travel joggers. So what I want to wear on the plane is going to go over there. And I've got one side of my suitcase packed, and I've called in the closer to help me fit my shirts in a packing cube. This side is totally empty. And so, well, I mean, with the exception of the laundry hamper. So I think I'm just going to put one packing cube over here. And maybe that's it. I might leave the other half of this empty because I know we're going to want to buy things on this trip.
Yeah.
And we don't really have space as of now.
Space in my bag.
There's no space in your bag. It was like 5 pounds. What are you talking about? There's like, we had to get a third suitcase because of your bag. Yeah, exactly. So it's up to me to make space to buy stuff. And just like that, done. Sherri did these, look so good. I did end up adding like one additional nice shirt if we do like a nice dinner, and then just a pair of like, I don't know, nicer-ish pants, I guess. And what's funny is I just took my belt off from the jeans I'm wearing, because I for sure have done it before where because I don't wear jeans on the plane. And so I like pack a pair of jeans in here and then leave my belt with the jeans I'm wearing at home.
No bueno.
No bueno. Because then I get there and I like go to put on my pants. I'm like, where's my belt?
You don't have a booty to hold up your
I
pants.
don't have a booty to hold up my pants, but also that's not nice. You're not wrong, but it's also not nice. So I think my suitcase is done. This trip has kind of been a pain in the butt to pack for, I'll be very honest with you.
It's usually like we go to a cold place or we go to a warm place, and so we can just easily like pack. But we kind of have to pack for both.
Yeah, we normally have to pack either summer clothes or winter clothes. This trip, it could be from the 30s to the 80s. And so we have to be ready for all of that. And that just sucks. I hate that. Like, I hate packing when you have to like take so many things into account, because then it just feels like you're overpacking. And
I feel like I overpacked.
I was gonna say, this trip, it totally feels like we've overpacked, and we normally don't do that. We've gotten so good at packing, but this is a curveball because of like the temperature dip. So I think, fingers crossed, hopefully we are prepared for any scenario. But 3 suitcases feels like a lot. Time for mine. I actually am not concerned about this. Like, mine feels in the 35 to 40 range. So I think I have lots of weight in mine still left.
Yeah, you're 35. Show off.
All right, we have packed our suitcases. Now, maybe the most important part of the whole trip. We're gonna pack our snackle box. So this is just a little tackle box Sherri Beth has an extra one of.
We have all these little dividers as needed, so we can make them bigger or smaller.
So we've got a bunch of snacks here. These Lindt truffles are actually for our flight crew. So we have 2 of them. One for our first flight, one for our second flight. We'll give them to the crew when we get on board. And then just a bunch of random snacks you guys probably saw us pick up in a recent vlog. So now to decide, what goes in the snackle box. Best thing about a snackle box, as you're putting it together,
You get to snack.
you get to snack.
Hey.
Sherri Beth's putting the chocolate-covered blueberries in. We are just about done. Sherri's putting our, like, little meat sticks. We have some that have meat and cheese, some that are just these teriyaki strips. It's so funny because you look at this and be like, how old are your kids? Oh, it's
43 and 44.
I was just going to say 43 and 44. So, Sherri, walk us through. What do we got?
All right, we have chocolate-covered blueberries. We have gummies. These are the peach rings, and these are just like gummies. Cashews. We have peanut M&Ms. We have mangoes.
Dried mangoes, yum.
Yum. We have crackers. These are cream cheese and chive, and I think these are peanut butter.
Yep.
Yep. And then we have 3 just beef strips, teriyaki beef strips, and under here we have beef and cheese.
Pretty darn awesome.
Pretty darn awesome. Nice
So,
little snackle box.
Nice little snackle box we can pull out if we need it.
Yep.
Here's the thing, it's probably way overkill because we have a short flight. Well, I say short, but it's like 3.5 hours to Portland. We're actually gonna try to sleep on that flight. And then the next flight, which is the long one from Portland to Orlando.
We actually ordered food.
We actually ordered food. So we have like our own little snack box, like a fruit and cheese box and a kid's one. You guys saw that in a recent vlog. But we have this for road trips, for the whole rest of the trip. We'll just keep it in Sherri's backpack. Whenever we need it, we can pull it out, snack on it some. So, pretty delicious.
Yep.
Then I also am packing like my cords and electronics. Have a, this is the charger for our vlog camera. Oh, let me show you this. I think I showed this before. I keep this in here. Look, that's from our friends Tori and Zach. That's Sir the hamster. Sir stays with me right there. So this is my charger for the vlog camera. This is like my long charger for my phone. And here I just have a couple of like bricks. Over here I have a dongle to connect things to my MacBook. A couple vlog camera batteries, other SD cards. So I think that's all of the cords that I'm going to need this trip. So that will go in my carry-on. And I committed a grave sin. I think I called Sir a hamster.
Not a hamster.
Sir's a ferret. We all know that Sir's a ferret. It was so funny. Said it, and then Sherri was like, what'd you just say?
You call him a hamster?
Zach and Tori, please forgive me. Sir's a ferret. Ferrets beat hamsters 10 times out of 10. We all know that. So then also in my carry-on bag, I have in here, this front pocket, portable charger. In this small zippered pocket up here is where I keep my AirPods. Just like charging cord, just anything that I need easily accessible. Obviously in here I will have my laptop. I'm going to have my bag of cords. I'm going to have the chocolate, the truffles for the flight crew. I'll keep those with me. So this bag will be pretty full. I also, oh geez, I need to figure out what books I'm bringing. All right, I think I've decided on the books I'm bringing. I want to bring 2. I'm bringing Deep Kindness, book I bought earlier, or recently, and then James Patterson, Crazy House. It's actually a bigger book than I wanted to bring, but I really want to read it. And the chapters are super short, and so I think I can make a lot of progress on it. I went back and forth, but I think these are the 2 I'm going to bring. All right, well, we're making a change. Thanks to Sherri. This is hilarious, you guys. Sherri was like, you should look on your Goodreads. I think you've read that book. And I was like, no, I would remember. I haven't. See, here's the thing. With Sherri, she's read like 500 bajillion books a year. So, like, who knows what she's read and what she hasn't. I don't read that much. I looked on my Goodreads. I've read this. I gave it 4 stars. I even wrote a review about it. Well, I'm not going to reread it then. Okay, now time to find another book to bring. All right, I picked the book, and I fully understand. This may seem like an odd choice when we're about to fly across the country. It's called Falling. I think I bought this in, oh gosh, on one of our cruises through Southeast. Maybe I bought this in Sitka, actually. You just boarded a flight to New York. There are 143 other passengers on board. What you don't know is that 30 minutes before the flight, your pilot's family was kidnapped. For his family to live, everyone on your plane must die. The only way the family will survive is if the pilot follows his orders and crashes the plane. Enjoy the flight. What? That totally sounds like a podcast I would listen to. and a book I would read. A little strange for a flight, sure, but this is the one I'm going to bring. And you guys, I even checked my Goodreads to make sure I have not read it before. Now we're kind of doing a final check of the house, making sure that we have done all of the things that need done, like watered all of the plants. We're going to turn off the Christmas trees. You know, I know we've talked about this recently, but traveling when you don't have a pet is just so different. Like, even though we have people that are gonna come by and check on the house and make sure things are okay here, it's so different when there's not a living being in the house when you leave. And so it's like, oh, we just close the curtains and turn off the lights and go. Like, we don't have to make sure there's extra food or water or any, like, lights on.
Schedule Corinne to come and check in.
Yeah, schedule our cat sitter. It's just so strange. So still getting used to that a little bit. But I think things, well, let me ask the boss. Sherri Beth, we still have a few hours before we have to go to the airport.
Yeah,
how are you feeling about everything?
Much better now because I think everything's done.
That's what I'm trying to think. There's nothing, as far as we can tell, that we have forgotten.
Last minute things, I will grab my meds out of the fridge.
That's true, because you are having to bring some injections with you.
Yep, in the ice pack, but that will be literally like just right before we walk out the door. We'll turn the heat down a little bit.
Bathrooms are clean.
Bathrooms are clean. We'll open one curtain so your plants don't die.
That's right. But things are, like, okay.
I think so.
That feels nice.
It does.
So even though we for sure overpacked, packing is done. I think the house is ready. We are going to head to the airport. We're going to go to the Alaska Lounge, get some food, get some drinks before our flight. And we don't have a terribly long layover in Portland, an hour-ish. So we might go to the Alaska Lounge in Portland. Depends on how much time we have. And then we get to Orlando. So the next vlog you guys are going to see is actually going to be, you know what, maybe a little bit of the travel down there. We'll show you the hotel we're staying in. And
we're going to go see a special guest.
And then a very special guest that many of you have seen a lot of on our channel, but you have not seen a lot of her in quite a while. Recently. So, well, fingers crossed. Things can always happen, but the plan is to see somebody very, very special to us shortly after we land in Orlando tomorrow. And so we'll bring you guys along for a little bit of our travel, our hotel tour, and then a special guest as we get to kick off our Christmas vacation in Florida. My gosh, we're so excited.
You know what I don't need to do every day?
What do you not need to do?
My sad light.
Oh, that's true. We're actually gonna get some real sunshine.
Real, actual sunshine. My body's not gonna know what to do with it, but I've got one here at my desk, and I have one at my office at my desk, and I've been turning it on.
So for those of you guys who don't live in places where you need this, a sad light is for seasonal affective disorder, and basically it simulates actual sunshine, so that when it's dark outside, your body doesn't just shut down and fall into depression.
And it's pretty bright. I'll turn this one on.
Hold on, I'll show you guys. Look at that. Holy Moses.
Yeah, so I have it sat right here.
Yep.
I have it set. You can adjust the timer so it goes on and off as you need it. This one is set for 15 minutes. This one only, it doesn't stay on very long. My one in my office can do 15, 30, 45, like 60. It goes up to 90 minutes. So I usually just have it on 90.
So just like a little shot of light.
Yep.
And as we end the vlog, I want to talk about some things we didn't show you that we packed. We are both going to work a little bit on this trip.
Yeah.
So you brought your work laptop?
Yep.
Did you bring your second monitor?
Yep.
Of course. I'm bringing my work laptop as well. And so
I work with a lot of spreadsheets, and when they're half the size of your little laptop, it's not awesome. So I get a second monitor.
I on the other hand, spend most of my life trying to avoid spreadsheets. So I do not need a second monitor. But we are going to do a little bit of work on this trip when we need to. We'll probably find a coffee shop or work from my brother's house. So we've got all of our work stuff packed. But you guys, there you go. We are ready to leave for the airport. But what's nice is that we have a few hours.
3 hours before we have to leave.
To relax.
Yeah.
So we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching us pack for our vacation. We are going to bring you along for as much of our trip as we possibly can. And we cannot wait to share it all with you. All right, friends, we love you, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.